This film follows the story of a couple who get a seemingly empty box from a friend. However, they realize that there is something strange about this box as they can't seem to find the bottom. They are instructed never to take their eyes off the box, or else something horrifying will happen to them. However, the husband ignores the warning only to find something horrifying popping out of the box. Do you think the couple will survive the horror waiting for them in the darkness? Today, I am going to explain a short horror thriller film released in 2018 called Other Side of the Box. A young couple is busy preparing dinner in the kitchen and talking about their mundane life. Just then, someone rings their doorbell. When Rachel sees that the man is a friend, she gets uncomfortable as if there is something unpleasant that happened between Rachel and Sean. So she prefers to stay back and asks her husband to answer the door, saying she would never meet Sean again. Sean comes in with a big smile and a present in his hands. Ben is thinking that Sean is there to apologize for what happened before, but instead Sean behaves weirdly. He then requests Ben to open the present box in front of him right away. Ben doesn't find it weird and simply opens it, but the box is completely empty and dark. Sean then says sorry and rushes outside immediately, which confuses Ben a lot. But what's more creepy is that it's so dark inside the present box that nothing could be seen. So Ben takes out a flashlight, hoping to look inside the box, but he still can't see anything. He even tries to drop a pen inside, but there's no sound coming out at all. Then, he recalls that there's a card brought along with the present. So Rachel starts reading the card and it's written, "I haven't figured it out completely about what's going on yet, but whatever happens, you shall never remove your eyes from him." Ben then turns around and is horrified to see a man suddenly emerging out of the empty box. Only his head is visible with his big eyes staring right at Ben. Ben calls Sean right away, but the call doesn't connect. Rachel insists that they cannot move their eyes away from the creepy man as they don't know what might happen. But out of curiosity, they both decide to stop watching the man for 3 seconds. When they look back, they are horrified to see the creepy man coming out a little bit more from the box. Now, the couple can see his 2 hands holding the edge of the box. They realize that the creepy man inside the box can climb out of the box if they stop staring at him. Just then, the creepy man opens his mouth and says that only Ben is not allowed to leave this room. However, Ben doesn't listen to him. Instead, he decides to confront Sean in order to find out the truth. So Ben goes to Sean's house, leaving his wife to look after the man all alone. On the way, Ben calls Sean again and the call finally connects. Sean is also terrified, but when he learns that Ben has stopped looking at the creepy man in the box, he gets furious. He shouts out loud that terrible things will happen if Ben moves his eyes away from the man. Since Ben has already left the house, Sean tells him that he should never go back. But Ben is worried about his wife and decides to head back home. When he gets inside the house with a flashlight, he finds that the house is completely messed up and there is no trace of his wife. Just then, he hears some noises coming from the basement and goes to inspect the noise. When he gets to the basement, he realizes that it's his wife's voice. So he calls out her name, but she doesn't respond. So he walks down to the basement and finds the creepy man taking a shower. But he disappears instantly. Ben is frightened and tries to get out, only to find more people standing at the door, blocking him from getting away. Ben then notices the creepy man standing close to him. When he looks back at the people standing at the door, he realizes that they too are getting closer to him. He realizes that he needs to keep looking at them or else they will keep getting closer to him. But it is completely impossible for him to look at both sides simultaneously. After some struggle, Ben finally fails to keep looking at them and all the lights inside the house are turned off. Now Ben can't see any of them. We can only imagine what might have happened to Ben and Rachel. Overall, it's a great horror film which really gave me goosebumps while watching this amazing short film. And with that said, this was the story of The Other Side of the Box. If you like this video, then do watch the full film, and if you want to watch more movies explained, then do subscribe to our channel. See you in the next hunt!